Ew.
And we are live.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
How art thou?
We don't have our intro today,
Yeah.
but I'll give you one anyway. Welcome to the Finally Heard podcast,
Welcome.
where it is attractive to be authentic. I'm your girl E,
And I'm Bree.
and here you can find your herd of people who have been labeled or have personally identified with being the black sheep of their family or friend groups. This is a safe space where you can be finally here, finally happy, and finally heard. Welcome to episode 8.
What's up?
Can you handle
everybody?
it? We live, y'all.
What?
Facebook, YouTube.
Let's get it
What up, though?
cracking.
Hey, what up, though?
How are you all?
Oh, we got
Hi, hubby.
comments.
That's my hubby right there. You all.
Aw. Now
I'm so
listen,
supportive.
it's our first time going live, so when you see the other people who know how to like flash them on the screen and all that good stuff,
My neck too fat. I
we
was
ain't
trying to do the
figured
other
out.
button. Yo, I'm sorry. I was trying to do this button, but my neck fat and
Can y'all hear us? We just want to make sure y'all can hear us.
right.
We ain't figured out how to flash all the comments up yet. We'll do that on another day. But hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
I think that worked.
How many buttons do you need, Church Mother?
I can't get the top. Look,
You don't need to try.
okay. I don't want nobody these Pentecostals. You know what I'm saying? See, look,
We don't have now one
popping my collar-
we don't
my
have now
collar.
one Pentecostal friend.
my mama.
Oh,
You
hey,
know.
Ma.
Hey, yes, we can hear y'all on YouTube. We
Oh,
can hear y'all.
fantastic.
It's a very happy moment.
Hey, wait, time out. Let me tell you what we did, Erin. Erin, I got us on the screen too,
Mhm.
and so I have the monitor up. I'm so proud.
She did so good because she like, I need an HDMI cord, and I'm like, okay.
I'm so proud of myself.
But then y'all gonna see me look from here to here to here to here
I
to here
know.
because yeah,
I didn't teach her yet.
yes, I'm gonna try to look.
Yeah.
Oh y'all, oh see these, see this? 2 of them is gone.
They are.
They are gone. So I'm not normally like this. I'm normally prepared, but this week was weekend.
This week was weekend.
It was, wasn't it?
It was.
So what we gonna do? Or what the?
No, the song in my head.
Oh yeah, we got to start there. Is
It's Usher. I think the song in my head, y'all can kind of guess it based off of our names of our episodes.
But then I'm gonna get nope, not canceled. What's the word again? Strike.
Jesus.
It's gonna come to me, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're gonna get strike. But you can do 10 seconds.
What? Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Can you handle it? Can I go there, baby?
Oh, I'm supposed to be
with
counting.
you? No, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't need no babies being made off this podcast.
Well, if they married, that's the grace of God. That's the goodness and
But if
glory.
they not, we don't need to have
If y'all
nobody
not,
calling our pastor
please
saying
don't.
that it was us who did it.
Please don't. That's not nice.
So we just gonna leave it be.
I've missed something, you guys.
What you miss?
Last week I was supposed to mention this. So I know I talk a lot about my childhood and my mom and my dad and things like that. But it was something that I remembered that I was supposed to say last week, just to let you guys know when it comes to my mom. Her prayers. She might not have always done everything right or been showing up in the.
This is the most random segment.
I know I had to. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to correct some things.
Okay.
But she hasn't always.
That's fine.
Yeah, she's been there. Her prayers literally has been what has taken me through, and I have to give her props for that.
Can you walk me through the thought process that took you from can you handle it to thank you, Mom, for your prayers?
You said babies being made. I was a baby that was made by my mama and my daddy. So I'm like, segue. Yeah.
And it went to thank you, Mama, for your prayers.
Thank you, Mama, for your prayers.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I got.
We just want to thank you all for participating in Mental Health Month. This month is Mental Health Awareness.
Yeah.
And we think we need to sign L'Oreal up to be evaluated.
I told y'all last week. Run it back. Run it back. Go watch the last episode. I told y'all last week. I don't always think straight. And I figured that out. So you got to go back and see what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
My thoughts be like this.
All over the place.
Yep.
Y'all knew what she meant. I'm glad because she lost me. I was down the rabbit hole or down the street. Hey, specialty, good to see you. Church babies know how to pivot and transition. Oh yeah,
Yep.
you sure do.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing: am
Mhm.
I considered a church baby? I wasn't necessarily born at church. My mama was saved all her life,
Mhm.
gave up on the church,
Mhm.
and then like we went back to church when I was like 9.
Oh yeah, you still a baby. You ain't like an
But
adult till
but we
13.
didn't. But we grew up non-denomination. So my mama was like Pentecostal, and then
Mhm.
she took a major break,
Mhm.
and then when she was
It's
breaking, she was
not a
breaking.
major break.
No, she was breaking, and then when she
Mhm.
came back on fire. But
Uh-huh.
then we was non-denominational.
I don't know if the denomination part matter. You was a church baby because I feel like
Ain't
baby.
nobody passed me around and that like I wasn't sleep. I feel like church babies is like the babies that sleep on the pew. Like my kids was church babies because I was praise team. Somebody
Mhm.
had John at all times. John was playing the keys. I was singing. Lil John was being passed from person to person. You all right?
I am.
Okay.
I lost it for a minute.
So I
I think
feel
you're
like
still a church baby though.
okay.
I mean, I can't know. You wasn't a toddler. A church adolescent.
Yeah. I
I think
mean
it
I
works.
was in children. I mean I barely made children's church. I think I was in children's church for like 2 years, and then I went to the youth department.
Well, see, our children's church and youth department was combined.
Nah, we was
So
no, we were advanced.
okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I still consider you a church baby.
Okay.
So we're church.
Okay.
We're church babies.
Yep,
I'm
I'm
gonna claim it.
definitely a church baby.
So
According to Keela.
okay.
Okay, perfect.
Shout out to All the Way There
All the way.
podcast.
We went all the
Shout
way there last
We
night,
did, and
baby.
y'all missed it if y'all
I
didn't
had a
watch it.
good
And I
time.
keep knocking this. I need to school.
What are you going through today?
I don't know.
You all right?
Yes. Can I go to my what the flock moment so then I can explain?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So what I'm going through at this moment is something that we like to call the monthly. And my what the flock moment.
I just want to preface this by saying we did not discuss the running show this week. I guess because we were going live, we did more setup than we did review, and maybe we should have done more review than we did setup.
Maybe. But this is what y'all getting today because you want real, authentic. This is it. And then we'll go into some other things later on. So thank you for joining us. Well,
Thank
me
you.
down the rabbit hole.
All right.
So first foot forward. Yeah, I'm on the monthly thing or whatever that women go through. Some women had and they don't have anymore because they're transitioning to heaven.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I got
What
menopause because after that,
is that heaven?
after that, you go to heaven.
Wait, time out.
No, look.
It sounds like you said you killing niggas.
No,
like,
they not dead. They just
like
well, they insides. Ain't that what that mean? When you go through menopause, your insides kind of die. You don't have a cycle anymore.
oh girl, I meant you.
Then you
I
go to
thought
heaven.
you meant that they were going to glory. Like
yeah,
they were
after all,
transitioning.
yeah, because after menopause comes glory. I mean, later on down the line,
you made it
just go
sequential.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
I didn't mean 1 to 2. I'm just saying once that happens, you go from here, transition, menopause, some other stuff, and then you in. It's just that's the final destination
For everyone.
It's supposed to be the good destination.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. This was tough today.
So I'm going through that part, and my wait, y'all with me? I'm sorry. Anyway, my husband's grandmother passed away. And we were at the funeral. And I'm sorry, y'all, if this is TMI, but I feel like I'm not the only woman who experiences this. So I just had to share because I told E like this week, I really didn't have like a real what the flock moment outside of this moment. And unfortunately, it's a moment. So the colors were white and yellow. Beautiful. The homegoing was absolutely beautiful. My husband sang, his sisters and brothers and cousins all sang and you're looking at me like, so they all sang. But this was like my first 4 days be really hard, right?
I know.
And it be a lot. Like it feels like my cramps are like contractions and all that type of stuff. So I'm in the bathroom, trying to flop from dirty to clean. I don't want to be too explicit, but I'm literally. Do you remember White Chicks when she was in the when he Marlon was in the bathroom and he was trying to put that dress on?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was because I had on white on the top, pastel yellow at the bottom, and I had to try to make sure that red didn't go nowhere.
Right.
It was a struggle.
You should have called for backup.
Who was I gonna call? Everybody, all the women was in the front of the church, the very front, and then like how Macedonia Baptist Church is, it's like a long section, so you feel like you walk in a country mile. So who was I gonna call? I'm already in the bathroom like this, like don't touch. Who's I gonna call?
That's tough. I'm so sorry you had to go
for like 2 hours. And I had to keep running back and forth because I was within that 4-day window and it was rough. And I had my pistol on me. So I had to make sure. I had to make sure grandma ain't fall on the floor. And then in most bathrooms, they got like the baby changer table. You could put your purse and you could put your. They ain't had none of that. So I had to hang my white on top of the bathroom stall. Then I'm holding on to a wall. Then I got my gun on my side and it's sliding down. So I got to catch it. And then I'm trying to what the entire flock.
Yeah.
That was my what the flock moment.
That'll do it.
So sorry, you guys.
It
was just a lot going on in that moment, but that was my what the flock moment.
I don't even feel like mine is even going to compare. I
was like, God, please don't let this gun go up in this church. Oh, God. Lord, please. I'll be bloody for you, Jesus. Just don't let the gun go off.
Can you imagine calling the police and being like, what happened?
But the thing is, security was in there. They all had guns, too. So I probably could have blamed it on one of them.
No, because you were in the bathroom. So you were in there by yourself.
I was. So, and then a lady came in. I was like, please, and I just paused. Got real quiet, like maybe she ain't gonna know I'm in here because I'm in there like, oh, Jesus, help me.
Thought you was in there doing something else.
She probably. She probably did think I was in there doing. She probably did.
She thought she was interrupting you. She was like, let me hurry up and get out of here.
She was doing that paper towel.
Who talked about you like a dog?
Thank God she ain't see my face. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I hope she not a subscriber. Oh goodness, because she know what I had on for sure.
Oh, she talked about you. She went back to her seat like, let me tell you who was just in the bathroom. She was looking for your shoes.
Oh, oh,
dear God. Oh, did you bring these for me?
Oh, and they say the struggle is real.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, God. Woo. Sorry, y'all. It was.
Okay.
All right.
And
we back. What was your what the fuck?
Not that. Not that at all.
Oh, it hurts.
Mine was very simple, actually.
What was it?
It happened just today.
Oh, okay.
It hurt. So I started my new job today.
Yeah.
And it is the ghettoest.
It's ghetto.
I want to cut something. It's the ghettoest stuff I've ever done in my life. What? I sat there. Today was my first day. So, I don't know if you guys have worked corporate before, but
My baby is crying real tears.
I'm weeping over here. So in corporate, usually you get to work and you get an introductory email, hey, here's Erica, she's new to the team. Here's her background. She's coming from this line of work. She's going to be working on this project and that project. Welcome her to the team, So I sign in this morning and I'm supposed to be remote Mondays and Fridays. And I'm supposed to go in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so I log in this morning, crickets, nothing. I don't have no emails. I got my login, which they sent me last week. And that's it. So I can get into my computer and I can get into my email, but that's it.
You don't know who the supervisor is? You don't know who you're reporting to? You don't know?
No.
Nothing?
And I'm a contractor. So they don't, when you work for a contract house, you don't get any information until your first day of work, which is what I had anticipated.
Right.
But usually, again, you show up to a welcome email. I take that back. I had an email from IT saying, here's your corporate compliance that is due before July 2nd.
Like the consent, don't do nothing crazy, don't be watching porn and all that type of stuff.
Copy that. And so I'm like, well, I don't have nothing else to do. Now, what my contract house did tell me is that my director is on the West Coast. And my immediate supervisor is in New York.
Okay.
And so I'm like, well, maybe they just not awake yet or something.
Right. Time difference. It's got to be a difference.
Right. So I knew my director wasn't going to be awake because it's 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning in California, which is fine. But my supervisor in New York should be up because it's 8 a.m. Ain't nobody online. I also don't know who else is on my team. And they use Google Suite. So, in Outlook, you can kind of click on your name and find everybody else who on your team. I can't find anyone. I don't know how to use Google Suite. I sat there 8 hours.
Erica.
I did the compliance stuff,
but
it only took me like 2.5 hours to do it. I'm sending emails like, hello, am I supposed to be doing something today? Nobody answered my messages.
All day?
Nobody answered my emails. I sent the contract house an email.
I was about to say what they say.
Excuse me. They was like, what you want me to do? I said, nigga, you be pissed if I decide not to come back tomorrow.
How about this? Am I still getting paid? I hope y'all gonna pay me.
Now that's gonna be the what the flock for next week.
Y'all better pay me for this, and it better have counted.
Cause let today not show up on this paycheck. When I got out of my warm bed this morning. Furthermore, I'm supposed to go into the office tomorrow, which I'm not. Let me be perfectly clear. I'm not. Because who am I going to see? I don't know.
I ain't got no badge. I don't know the building. I don't know the address.
Do I have security clearance?
Oh, nothing.
And who do I have a desk? Am I supposed to reserve a desk? Some people with some companies, you're supposed to, like, if you work remote, you're supposed to reserve spaces.
And did they give you a computer?
That's all they gave me. Girl, they didn't even give me a keyboard and a mouse.
What's on the computer? Is it any like job stuff?
No.
It looked like you just bought it from Best Buy.
Yes. Best Buy give you more stuff on the computer than they gave me.
That's insane.
It's wiped, clean, nothing.
Maybe they're waiting on you to show up. Maybe they're trying to see if you black or white.
They asked for my security, like my pictures and stuff last week.
I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Bro, maybe they found out I was black and they don't want me there no. I don't know.
All I know is today better count. And I better get paid for today.
Bro,
that is mega ghetto.
Guess what I did do?
What?
Called unemployment.
Marvin! Somebody go back to
what I'm not gonna do. It's been a week. Messing with just all. bet you I won't. I bet you I won't. I bet you I won't. Uh-oh. Help her.
God, I said God, Jesus.
Say all of this. It's all of this.
All of heaven.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh God, that's funny.
I bet you Marvin got my information today.
Dang, so why you not going into the office tomorrow?
Because where am I going, L'Oreal?
The contract house?
No.
No.
The contract house is in New Jersey.
Oh. Well, I'm out.
Correct.
I'm out.
Me
so,
too.
So yeah. So
I'll be here.
Certifying made sense.
Yeah.
Because I might not really have this job coming.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do it.
What the flop?
What the entire flop?
Who is doing this? Who is doing it?
And I knew contract. That's ghetto.
Remember, I told you when I did the interview. I said something isn't.
Yep. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Sure did.
1 and 1 ain't equaling 2 with
you. Sure did.
And
then you ask God to show you if this ain't even it for you. Like, how I'm gonna do it? But if this ain't it for me, well, we ain't get no welcome email, so
I ain't got nothing, bro.
So he showed you. Maybe.
I called HR. I called, bro, nothing.
Did they find you in
the system? I'm in the system. I'm in the system. I got logins. I got all types of stuff.
And they couldn't tell you how you. I'm calling HR. They should be able to tell you what department you in.
They told me what department I'm in. They told me who I reported to.
Gave you the email.
Yep. And that's who I emailed. And that lady never answered my email.
She had a work number?
Yes.
Didn't answer that either.
Correct. Sent her IM on Google, whatever that is, Google Meet, Google.
That's so ghetto.
It said take the red pill. At this point, call Morpheus because I need more options. What are the colors you got back there?
Dang, yeah.
This is getting tough. So, yeah.
Well, faithful old Marvin, what the flock?
What the flock? So, yeah, it was fun though.
I would say too.
Absolutely nothing. I finished cleaning my house.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I could have been over here earlier. That's why I'm really upset about it.
Absolutely.
I'm really kind of not very happy because I definitely could have been over here.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen you a lot. And I'm like,
I know.
Missing you a lot. Like, no Diddy.
No. Real quick.
Did you see the apology?
Can we
what was that about? I said,
first of all,
I want to know the sentence before the video actually started because he was talking. The one I saw, he was talking before the video started, and it was like how it came in. It wasn't all that great.
Like, bro. First of all, is it just me or does his eyes look really dark? Like
Usher's looked at the Met Gala?
Bro, you took the words right out of my mouth. If y'all don't see the Matrix,
black,
the Matrix,
and glossy black,
bro.
Like demon, like something is like literally looking through the eyes of.
Yeah.
That mess was scary. And when I saw Diddy's video, I said the same thing. I said, oh, him and Usher, I mean, I know they was connected, but it seemed like they connected.
That's what a soul tie do to you, though.
Won't it?
Hello?
Interesting.
It'll show up when you don't expect it to show up.
I said, what is this? And then I'm like, where is he? He like in Ghana somewhere on like a spiritual retreat or something. When I looked up at the bamboo.
Last person I know who went on a spiritual retreat was Left Eye.
Uh-oh.
So don't do that.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Something ain't right about him.
Be careful.
What's
somebody said Diddy's eyes are too close together. Very true. Also, what's really irritating me about this whole entire thing,
definitely look dark. They do look dark.
They are
very dark.
What's irritating me about this whole entire thing is that the evidence finally came out about, the assault and all that stuff. And then
kicked her tail. That
he drugged her, bro.
He kicked her, stomped her, hit her,
threw a glass vase at her.
And she curled up in a ball in a fetal position
but you could tell that was not the first time. Like she knew exactly what was coming. She knew exactly what was coming. And then on top of that,
Jesus.
for people to be in the comments like, we don't know that that's him. You can't, the video, ain't no audio associated with it.
How many videos we didn't seen with Diddy with a towel around him, with the bird chest and the noodle arms?
Help me, Jesus.
His head is shaped like a pear. You know good and well is sitting on that man's neck with the arms and the towel. You know that's Diddy. Stop playing. That's what I don't like. Don't. Y'all gotta stop. At some point, y'all gotta stop. It's shaped like a pear. You see the video?
It's like a strawberry. I never thought.
It's shaped like a pear.
So true.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought.
Yes. And then his arms don't match his body.
And they don't.
Like it's Diddy. How many?
You know exactly.
You know
then,
it
But
is.
then he came out and was like, "Yep,
It was me." Come on, y'all know it was him. Y'all just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all think he gonna be like, oh, they have my back. Let me buy them a house, or let me. It's like y'all acting like y'all on his payroll. Y'all know good and well that's that man.
Yeah.
And that apology was piss poor.
I don't understand.
And it wasn't even an apology.
I don't
It
understand
seem
what he thought was gonna come from. Let me explain something to you. Whoever is on Diddy's PR team, you are trash. Whoever told him to release that statement, you're an idiot.
Now, do you think they told him, or he just did it?
No, somebody. He is being advised. He cannot plead without legal counsel at this point. He got the feds on him. He is facing a RICO charge. Like,
well, it seemed like he was on the patio. He might have just escaped.
No, he definitely, like, every time something is posted, he calls his legal team. Like, you better believe the millions of dollars these people are on retainer, and somebody is advising him to do this.
How they get the video though? They didn't have everything under pretty much like lock and chain. Like CNN
is
whoever y'all got working for y'all, bravo.
Yes.
Bravo.
That was what I think. Somebody at CNN was like, you know what, I'm tired of it.
Probably. And everybody talking about it.
Or they was about to quit. It was like,
middle finger to you all.
This flip the table on their way out. And another thing.
Now what?
Take that.
Sick of y'all anyway.
Because CNN getting sued.
Oh, I heard
you
that.
better believe that.
Oh,
allegedly. You better believe that.
I ain't got the button. Allegedly.
You better believe that though.
That was a horrible apology.
Better believe that well, let me not say CNN is. That hotel is.
Oh yeah,
because they had to better believe that he paid them to pull those tapes.
Oh, it says they raid. Oh, they did the raid on his house. They might have found it.
Oh, here's the other thing about the raid, though. Did you hear that?
Not you laugh before you tell stories. What? Oh,
his son
killed Tupac. That one?
No.
Oh,
that's So
he's
so 50 and his son been at it.
Oh my God.
Right.
50 Cent is the funniest bully ever. Like, he's hilarious.
We should not advocate for bullying,
but
50 is hilarious.
He's hilarious.
So Christian came out with a diss track against 50, right?
Was it like the Shaq versus Shannon Sharp? Was it like good, like good, bad like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was bad.
It was bad.
But it was bad.
How would you go against 50?
But he was serious though. Like Shaq know he can't rap, but he doing it because it's the thing. No, Christian think he's a rapper.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was funny. It was funny bad.
Dang.
Right. So, but what he said in one of the lines is that's why the feds got the wrong house. Y'all should have went next door. What you should have did, my nigga, was stay in school. Because you
just snitched.
Just implicated yourself. You idiot. Not the feds going next door to the real house. He said y'all in LA and y'all at the wrong house.
Stupid. That's probably where they got the video from.
And 50 like send it.
He's stupid.
He sent it the real stuff to the feds. Like,
50 Cent to CNN.
I said, don't worry about it. I got it.
Like, no, y'all ain't moving
got it.
fast enough. I got it.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, that's fine. Jaguar, you ain't got to do no more. I got this. I got this. From this point, I got this.
I got it. Back to your regular schedule.
Right.
I'll do the heavy lifting. Oh,
that video was horrible. I was like, Diddy, you come on, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't even have to do that. That was unnecessary because you just really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And 50 keep coming for Jay-Z too. That's funny. Like, he real quiet.
Well,
he's super quiet.
Well, everybody is saying allegedly, because what you're not gonna do is cancel this podcast.
Allegedly.
Everybody is saying that he is allegedly pushing on everybody who gets implicated is basically the fall person allegedly for Jay-Z. So the heat should be on Jay-Z, but as soon as the fire gets close to Jay-Z, he allegedly pushes somebody like in front of him for them to take the
Look at that. Sound like Satan
allegedly.
Allegedly.
So we shall see. We shall see.
That's crazy. Because now I'm like, now they got that. You said it didn't happen, but video evidence don't really lie.
But and also if this can have video proof that it happened, who's to say that all of the other allegations are not true, even though they don't have video evidence now? Because you said everything was a lie.
Yep.
And we now have video evidence that what you said was a lie.
Was a lie, right.
So now...
And then we got a whole new house.
And your son said it's another
So
house.
now he can be subpoenaed.
He will be subpoenaed.
So that goes to the wow of today. Which one is worse?
Which one is worse?
Not being prepared.
Your son being a bad rapper.
Oh my God. And you taught him.
Or
so which one's worse? Not being prepared or not being confident?
I hate wow. Hold on, let me read real quick. The track was whack. Absolutely. 50 Cent reports before everyone.
Yeah, he definitely do. He got all the information, all the tea.
All of it. You said, okay, say it to me one more time.
Which one is worse?
So you make me think too hard.
Not being prepared or not being confident?
Being prepared or not being confident. Ooh, they both are terrible. Not being...
I mean, we can apply it to the Diddy case since we was talking.
He was overly confident and not prepared, and he failed. So in his case, not being prepared is worse. But I feel like in some cases, confidence can get you where you need to be as long as you're not overly confident.
Or as long as you're not guilty. Are you guilty and confident? What kind of mess is this? So we have one that says not being prepared.
Yeah, not being prepared. Yeah. I'm going with the crew today. I'm gonna go with not being prepared.
Not being prepared. For me, which one is worse? Not being prepared or not being confident? I feel like, wait, my bra strap is slipping. And I could not. Okay.
It's the fact that you have to announce it.
I know, I be trying not to. It just will slide and I...
You just give a play-by-play, like an audible play-by-play.
I'm sorry. Oh, I should do an audible book, audio book. So which one's worse? Let me see. Told y'all, my mind just be okay. Not being prepared or not being confident. I feel like once again, it's all case by case basis. Oh, that's a good one. I didn't wild myself. Wow. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna use church. Like, which one's worse? Not being prepared, not being confident. But you can't really do one without the other.
Your husband said not being prepared. Yeah, she said I talked too much.
Really? You just not gonna let me cook? I told you earlier, you gotta let me cook, bro. The way I think, you gotta let me cook. And even with me cooking, I still talk less than you. Shots fired.
But
I love you though.
We have an argument in the comments.
Right.
Wow.
My bad. We not. We gonna keep. No, I said what I said. I love you though. I'm gonna go with everybody else not being prepared.
That L'Oreal is prepared to be stressed.
You got to take grandma wherever you go. But I think not being prepared. I think confidence is what you make it. Mm-hmm. So, you can either choose to be confident or not confident, and it won't. I don't think it'll hurt you as bad as you not being prepared.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll have to go with the same thing. We're not being prepared.
Now I will play Angel's Advocate on this because I just thought about it.
Okay.
I do have a son who is usually prepared and never confident. And he will talk himself out of his preparation.
I mean, I think I would have to say I've been guilty of that too, though.
Like, he will have studied for a test. And I'd be like, bro, you know this. But what if I don't do good?
That's my
what if it's not? Yep. But what if I fail? But what if? And I'd be like, well, just fail the damn test then. Like,
That's a good point. I love that.
Yeah. So sometimes you can be prepared. And if your confidence level is low enough, then
it'll make you.
It'll
prepare you.
Yes. You will talk yourself out of your preparation. That's a word.
I was just about to say, preach, sis. That was good. If y'all missed it, rewind. I love that.
Yeah.
It says, great point, because I've seen confident people talk their way through stuff they don't know. You ain't lying.
Especially in the workplace. You see it all the time.
A lot of the managers,
they don't know anything.
They are dumb.
They don't know nothing.
Like the sucker. They are dumb suckers, literally.
Yes.
Literally.
And
don't know a thing.
There's nothing you can do about it.
And they walk around like they know everything.
Correct.
Crazy.
And you can't tell them nothing because they're so confident in what they know.
That's why they steal your ideas and then just put it on themselves. Like, yeah, I thought of that first. Like, no, you didn't. You was unprepared. I was prepared. You was unprepared.
Somebody said that's anxiety. It is anxiety.
It is.
It is. I agree. But it also,
dumb suckers.
Also, it'll talk them. It's a part of them talking them out of their preparation, though. Yep.
Well, that was the wow for today, you guys.
Yep. All right.
So we are going
to this live thing. I like.
Oh, do you?
Why you always do that?
What?
Especially in front of the people.
What?
It's the second time you did this, and now I'm live. Yes, the first time you did it. See, I saw it yesterday when he did the playback on the podcast.
When you were singing that song, I told you I didn't know like 3 times, and you were like, yes, you do, and I'm like, no, I don't.
And you know it.
He didn't play that part. That's not what we're talking about here. He didn't play that part.
I know he didn't play that part.
Well, you said out the clip that he played.
But you have already embarrassed me by the end.
I just said, oh yeah, no. But I had already said no. I just said it differently. I'm sorry. Bad sister. Want to hit my hand?
No, I don't want to hit your hand. I'm not a bothered person. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
That was funny to me.
That was a good one.
I tickled myself.
But I'm sorry. Yeah. It says, I'm confident in preparation. Hey,
who is this?
Bruh. I'm confident in preparation age.
Hope so.
That's funny.
I hope so. What happens when you let the guys in your
wait. Oh my goodness, y'all have to go watch our podcast that we did all the way there yesterday. And I feel so bad because the whole time after we did the podcast, I was like, oh, Aaron, we kind of did gang up on you a little bit. I felt a little bad, like, dang, we kind of went there. And it was 3 women against 1.
That's why I did. That's why I saved mine for the end, because I was waiting for everybody to stop. But then he kept going.
Yeah.
He kept going.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
We love it.
We do.
And we appreciate the invite.
It
Thank
was
you
so much fun.
It was.
That's funny. So sheep happens.
Sheep happens.
Sheep happens. So normally, well, not normally. So we did an episode where we wrote letters to our younger selves.
That was episode 3
Oh, she knows it.
because I cried and embarrassed myself on national. I was about to say television, but on Beyonce's internet. It used to be Al Gore's internet.
Al
I
Gore?
say you don't even know who Al Gore is, do you?
He was a runner-up for candidacy of the
Come on.
presidential. Don't give me them too many big words. My throat was about to. There we go.
We could have stopped that one.
Okay. Well. Oh yeah, he was the. Y'all didn't see that part. Al Gore. Yeah, he was the runner-up in the presidential.
Yeah,
just runner-up. Okay, he was the runner-up.
Yep.
Yep. We just gonna stop there. So yes. That's who Al Gore was. So who's internet? It's Diddy. It's Diddy internet now.
No, because Diddy about to catch this RICO allegedly.
Oh, it's Sukiana's.
Ooh,
Sukiana. Okay, if you gonna listen to diss tracks, you gotta listen to Sukiana versus. No, she talking about JT. Ooh, City Girls. No, it's the funniest diss. Listen, Chris Brown's and her diss track is the funniest of the year. Okay, back on yeah. So we all wrote letters. Well, not all. Jesus, we wrote letters to our younger selves, to give us encouragement, to love on us, to explain, to help. I can't stand the City Girls. I don't listen to them. I just heard the diss track and it was absolutely hilarious.
It's outside of my time frame.
It won't be when you listen. It's funny for all ages.
I understand.
Oh, before I get into this, I'm sorry. By the way, guess what? I did have a what the flock. I had another one. I'm sorry, y'all. It just came back to my. It's not a big one. Maybe a sheep happens. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna let y'all judge.
Okay.
My son was watching our podcast in school. This joker was like, "Ma, guess what? Guess what I was listening to?" And it was funny to me. Saucy Santana, Walk 'em Like a Dog. He said, I listened to that whole song while I was doing my work in school. I said, this is why you are not allowed to watch mommy's podcast.
Yeah.
Because, or be around in the back seat of the car when I'm talking to adults, because I don't want you listening to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was like, her voice sounds crazy. I said,
also, no.
Whoa. No. I said, that's a man, son. That's why I wasn't proud of my choice. And now you listening to it. Right. I said, see, this why you can't. You don't know enough. You see what I'm saying? Because he like, oh, her voice, she up there with Nicki Minaj and them. And not because she's a he.
Yeah. She up there with Diddy.
Literally. So, oh God. Sorry. Okay, so back to this. I have a entry from someone who submitted to our email, and I know this person personally. She is my aunt, and she's not just my aunt. She is someone who I totally look up to. She's been there for me through everything. I mean, she's been a friend, she's been mom, she's been aunt, she's been cousin, she's been a confidant. And I know parts of her story, and talked to her today, and I'm encouraging her to follow what God told her to do moving forward. But she said that we can share her letter. So I wanted to read it and then talk about it. Excuse me, I said trouble. Sorry, it smell like the chicken. You ain't smell it?
No, but
I tasted it. That's why I thought it smelled it. It's not like like you ain't brush your teeth in years. It was just like Oh, the
Do y'all
chicken.
see how much editing I have to do
I'm
for our
sorry.
podcast? The final product that y'all get takes me hours. It takes me hours.
Because I just talked to her like I would normally talk to her. So
She
this
does.
is how this is how we are.
Correct.
And so she does have to do a lot of editing.
Yes.
That's why she's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Letter
You
to
just burped in
myself.
my face.
I was trying not to. I held it in twice. You know, have you ever held in gas? It go the other way first, and you
Yes.
clench your cheeks, and then it comes back up the other way.
You did. Okay.
So I tried, and I tried to hold it again, so it went down, then it went up. I thought it was gonna stay in the middle, and it didn't. I said sorry. I don't. It's you probably smell vinegar too, because I got
I
the
don't smell it because it's so cold down here. You won't let me turn on the heater.
because you don't need the heat. It's hot outside.
I'm freezing.
You want a finally heard blanket, which is available on finallyheard.com. Would you want a blanket? You want me to go get you one? You can read it, and then I can go get you a blanket.
The blanket's right there.
You want it?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
read the
You'll read the letter.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure my skirt is down. I said that in the mic. You need to edit better.
I need to edit better. You need to talk less.
Okay, you might be right. Like my husband.
All right. The
It's called
letter to my younger self. Pronounce her name for me.
Ira.
Ira.
I will, but
Okay. To my younger self. Hi, hey, Ira. This is a letter from your much older self. As I was listening to this podcast called Finally Heard, which is such a fitting name for our life, I thought about you and what I would say to you. Oh, how I wish that I could actually be in your presence so that I could hold you and have you look in my eyes and know the truth of what I am about to tell you. Thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I know that you will experience several lifetimes of trauma and drama, but let me give you some insight and something to hold on to right off the rip. You will be damaged, but you will not be destroyed. You won't always feel like it, but God will be right there with you the whole time, holding you when you are afraid, picking you up when you have been beat down, giving you comfort when you have been betrayed, healing you the many times you have been wounded, loving you when you believe that you are unlovable. He will be there. Please believe me. As a child, you saw things that you did not understand because at the time you could only view them through a child's lens. I believe that it probably protected your soul. As a child, you also knew things that no child should know. You have and will experience and live through various forms of violence that will open a gateway for the spirit of fear to permeate your being and affect your life. You were told that family is all you have, and yet it will be those very people that will wound you and leave you vulnerable to the predators, the manipulators, and the abusers, along with the feelings of low self worth. You were told that you must protect those you love, although this is something that comes natural to you. I know there are times that you want to run away from it all. It's okay to feel that way, even when you know that you won't. Why? Because even though you are afraid, which most people won't believe, there is a part of you that makes you stand up and fight. You will protect, even though you are not being protected by those you thought should protect you. Forgive them. Many of them are only giving you what they have experienced themselves. Your heroes and sheroes were damaged and could not give you what they did not have. One thing I want to tell you is that one of the first decisions God made about you was who your parents would be. But get this, once they created you, their assignment was completed. If they stayed or left, their, they completed their assignment. When you are feeling abandoned, betrayed, and ignored, hold on to the thought that maybe you weren't meant to carry their baggage. Maybe they left so you would not get the full force of their trauma. Because you felt unloved, unheard, and devalued, you would seek attention in the wrong places. You would be violated and told it was your fault, but it was not. It would take you 25 years to tell someone that you were violated. That unaddressed violation will send you on a journey of promiscuity, self hate, domestic violence, and a drug addiction. Through all of this, know that God is right there. You don't believe me? Well, remember the one day that you sent your children away? You wrote individual goodbye letters because you could not take the pain anymore. God was there. Before you could commit suicide, God had someone you just met call you and speak to you about things in your life they had no way of knowing. That person spoke life to you. That person told you that you had to forgive your 15-year-old self and tell her that it was not her fault. That imparted hope. That was God. Just like the day that you decided to hang yourself in the attic and He sent someone to ring your doorbell and your children woke up, that was also God. God will continue to give you moments when He will send you what you need. He will continue to send you hope. He will constantly remind you that you are lovable, that you do have value, and that you do have worth. Don't give up. Please don't lose hope. You will slowly start to learn to love yourself. It will be a journey and a process, but it will be worth it because, sis, with God's help and some medication and a whole lot of God's word, you will begin to become whole. There will come a time when you will stand before men and women and tell them and show them that this, pointing to yourself, is what the other side of rape, drug addiction, suicidal tendencies, self hate, mental challenges, domestic violence, low self esteem, depression, and betrayal will look like. You will be able to tell them who brought you through all of that, and you will exemplify hope for them. You will lead them into a relationship with God. Here are some more lessons you will learn that you are not alone. Remember that footprints poem you love so much. It will be times when you think that you are walking alone and it is really God carrying you. You may feel lonely, but you are not alone. There is a difference. Next, you don't need validation from anyone. God has given us everything we need to succeed. You just have to get out of your head and remember one of your first one of the first of three scriptures he gave us. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. Also, God does speak to you. Don't allow doubt and others' opinions to creep in. You are not crazy. Remember the three scriptures God gave you a while ago? Each of those scriptures have been and will continue to be relevant in your life's journey. You will get a different revelation of them as you go through your journey. They will meet you right where you need them. That brings me to my next point. Saturate yourself in the Word of God, for it is there for you to find the answers to whether you are crazy, whether you are loved, whether you are worthy, whether you are chosen, and whether you are called. Next, don't allow the things that have happened to you to become your identity. Those things are the things that happen to you, but they are not who you are. When God created you, He created a masterpiece. It is good to be unique. If you really wanted to know the truth, the very people that talk about you, look down on you, belittle you, they want to be you. Many times you will feel isolated. Be careful while God can and does use that time to position you for your next and use it to help you release some of the people out of your life. The enemy will try to use it to harm your mind and keep you away from the very people God wants in your life. One of the more important things we will learn is to control our thoughts. God is not going to come down and change them. Those thoughts will torture you, and that um, is going to be detrimental to you, you have to reject them. You have to bring them under control and make them line up with who and what God says about you. Replace them with what the Word of God says. When that reel is on repeat in your head, telling you all the reasons why no one, including God, should see value in you, you tell them no. And then tell yourself who you really are, who God says you are. And I know that you don't know who that is right now, but I promise you, as you seek out and process the Word of God, it will start to reveal who you are. Guard your heart, your ears, your mouth, and your eyes. Your heart, because it is big, compassionate, and prone to want to help. Your ears, because what it rehearsed in your hearing dominates your thinking, takes root in your heart, governs your behavior. Another reason is you will come to understand that you no longer have a waste management license. So you can no longer receive the toxic waste that people will want to dump on you. Your mouth, because your tendency is to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Know this: the power of life and death is in the tongue. And as a believer, you will have what you say, whether it is negative or positive. Don't derail your destiny with words that don't align with the Word of God. Speak and choose life. Your eyes, because eyes are vision, they are focus. If you get distracted, your focus changes. You get off track. Eyes without the right prescription, vision, focus can cause you to crash. Have you ever tried looking behind you while you were trying to walk forward? Your whole body turns in the direction where you are looking, causing you to stumble, fall, and definitely get off course. Lastly, I want you to know that I have come to love you so much, and I value the journey that we are on. I appreciate your tenacity to get back up, but more importantly, I'm grateful that you continue to seek God, His Word, and His guidance. It is because of that I am finally becoming whole. I love you with all that is within me. Continue to speak life to us.
Ira. I She is the glue that holds our family together. She's mom and sister and mom and auntie to everybody. For her to write that and to say all that she said, there is a vulnerability level in this note to herself that I've never seen in her. It's hard for people who carry a lot of weight on their shoulders to actually be able to release. And I'm so proud of you, Auntie. I love you so much. This took a lot of courage um, to put this out there. And I thank you for choosing our platform and our podcast to share your testimony. And yeah, I just love you. So that is our sheep happens. If you want to send us the letters that you have written to yourselves, trust me, you guys, it's been men and women who do these letters, and it has really helped a lot of people. So I encourage you to write these letters. And if you're comfortable, send them in and we'll share and we'll talk and we'll pray and we'll, be there for you. We'll laugh with you, cry with you. Um, so yeah.
Absolutely. And we've had a lot of testimonials about the letters. People have come up to us in a couple different platforms saying that they've written the letters and they've gotten a sense of freedom and deliverance. And some people have even, written their letters and found some areas that they felt like that they thought they had gotten over
Mm-hmm.
or gotten freedom from, and then as they were writing the letter they found that maybe it wasn't such
Mm-hmm.
a area where they kind of got past it, and maybe it was something that they needed to revisit, um, or that they found that writing the letter was more difficult than they had anticipated, and couldn't get through the letter on the first try, and so they had to keep revisiting it, and so because of that they had to kind of go back to God with their letter and have the Lord deal with them with certain things. But um, one thing about being the black sheep is, it's a forever journey.
Yep.
And um, even just being a child of God, even if you don't feel like you're a black sheep, it's a forever journey. And in one area where you feel like, I know in my life, there are some times where it's like when my money right, then my kids acting crazy. And when my kids acting crazy, then my marriage ain't great. When my marriage ain't great, then my parents acting funny. And then when you know what I'm saying? It's always something. You know what I'm saying? And so I think when you write the letter, it can introduce you to journaling and give you an entry point into being able to just express yourself with a pen and a paper and being able to kind of keep the pen moving and being able to touch those pieces and know where to go back to and how to readdress those things that maybe you think that were cool before and may not be
no more
anymore.
You matured and grown and everything.
Exactly.
So I think we are at the end of our episode. Our live, I think so. We did.
Already.
Look at that. All that. And she could have told me, like, why you ain't press your leave out? I'm over here, hair sticking up like a poker. Because it's sticking up like a porcupine. Oh, it was? It was when I moved. Oh, when I do this, the olive oil, then look, now it's back. She ain't do nothing wrong. That was just
she blamed me for everything.
Cause she the big sister. Who else I'm gonna blame?
It's always me. So, as always, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe on all social media outlets. If you have a story or you want to be a sponsor, please share those items at admin@finallyheard.com. As Bree was saying earlier, we do have our website, finallyheard.com, where you can get your merch.
Yes,
Someone asked in the comments, how much is the blanket? I don't remember.
You know how you can find out?
On www.finallyheard.com. Also, I want to be clear on how to order from the site. Go to the top of the page and hit shop, and then it should take you to a store, and make sure you're ordering from the store. If you see just one page with one shirt, that's not it. Don't try to order from there. Make sure you're in the store and you're ordering directly from the store. And there should be lots of options of things to order. You should see a blanket.
Father's Day is coming.
Father's Day is
all
coming.
All of y'all who was trifling, digging y'all mama nothing and forgot and sent her package on the way, but it's really not.
Yep. Then
you can go on there too.
You can rush shipping from our website and send her something from the podcast. Or if you just want to bless yourself with something because you deserve it.
You deserve it.
Then you deserve.
There we go.
I was gonna help you find it. Then feel free to head over to the website. And then every Monday, whether it be live or pre-recorded, we will be here.
We'll be here for you.
So
with you.
Please feel free to join us. New episodes drop every Monday. And so we want to thank you for listening to Finally Heard podcast. I'm your girl E.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the ones that he came back for. You did good, friend. Until next time, guys.
Love you, husband. I love you. I did it that time.